LaSalle basketball avoided a winless Big Five season with a 14-point win over rival St. Joe's in the City Series finale on Tuesday in front of their home fans at Gola Arena. The Explorers got major contributions from just about everyone that saw the floor, with 4 players scoring in double digits, hitting 15 three-pointers as a team, and shooting almost 50% from behind the arc. The win moves LaSalle, who started the season 0-10, to over .500 in Atlantic 10 play. They've now won 4 straight, and sit at 7-14 on the season. The effort was likely LaSalle's most complete of the season, the Explorers finally starting to look comfortable in Ash Howard's high-tempo offense. The growing pains had been plenty for the Explorers under the first-year coach. LaSalle often looked overwhelmed, sloppy, unable to play team basketball, and were sending teams to the free-throw line more than just about anyone in the country. But they're now 7-4 after their winless start, and have been gaining confidence through a forgiving portion of their conference schedule, which saw them play the bottom 5 teams in the league 6 times in their first 9 games of their Atlantic 10 season. The ball movement in the half-court has been much improved for LaSalle since the start of the season, making smarter passes and forcing fewer contested drives to the basket. That was illustrated on Tuesday with the Explorers assisting on 20 of their 29 made field goals. And as the team effort has improved, some of their players have developed perhaps quicker than expected. Junior Salle, who missed the first 10 games of the year, has become a significant contributor since his return to the lineup, almost doubling his scoring output from last season with an increase of only 2 minutes per game in his time. More from Atlantic 10A, career 29% three-point shooter before this season, Peary is now over 40% on the year from three-point range. He went 5-8 from beyond the arc on Tuesday, contributing 17 total points. Freshman Ed Croswell has come on strong for Ash Howard's side as well, and according to KenPom has the highest defensive rebounding rate of anyone in the country. You read that correctly, a freshman on a team that started 0-10 might be the best defensive rebounder in college basketball. Senior Pookie Powell, Tracy Carter, and South Carolina transfer David Beatty joined Peary with double digits. LaSalle out-rebounded St. Joe's by 11, earned 7 more trips to the free-throw line, shot better from the floor by almost 10%, and, perhaps most importantly, stayed out of foul trouble. The Explorers are now 7-1 when committing fewer than 20 personal fouls. The 14-point margin probably reflects generously on St. Joe's. LaSalle controlled the game from start to finish, and the Hawks only stayed in the game thanks to an unbelievable effort from Lorenzo Edwards. The sophomore forward had shot 18.2% from three-point range on the season, and went 6-6 against the Explorers from deep on Tuesday, totaling 22 points. St. Joe's had 2 other players in double digits, with only 7 scholarship players available with the absence of Fresh Kimball, Checo Oliva, and Anthony Longper. The spiraling Hawks are now 3-8 in conference play. LaSalle is perhaps the streakiest team in Division I basketball, with their results all coming in bunches this year. After starting 0-10, they won 3 straight before dropping 4 more in a row, following that with their current 4-game winning streak. But their continued improvement over Ash Howard's first season, regardless of record, should be highly encouraging for LaSalle fans. Next, mid-major bubble teams buy or sell. Things will be more difficult in the Atlantic 10 for the Explorers for much of the rest of this season, but their 5-4 start has set them up for perhaps a middle-of-the-pack finish in the league, something most thought impossible as they limped into the conference season. And a Big Five victory and a defeat of bitter rival St. Joe's will always make Explorers faithful happy.